What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the top 10 Call of Duty multiplayer maps of all time. This is backed up by GameRant, GameRant's website, and they're saying this is what most of the votes are. I don't really agree, personally I don't agree with this, but yeah, let's get started. First off, we're gonna start off with number 10. That is in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the map Hunted. This made its appearance, like I said, in Black Ops 3. It was good for close, medium and long range combat. It was very smooth, that map, and it was actually one of my better maps in Black Ops 3, one of my favorites in Black Ops 3. Lots of good memories on there, and I'm not gonna lie, Black Ops 3 did make a very big difference to the jumping and sliding stuff like that compared to Advanced Warfare. I feel like they got it just right in Black Ops 3, whereas Advanced Warfare was a bit too much of, you know, the space jumping and all of that stuff in general. But yeah, Hunted, number 10 in Black Ops 3, and this is what they have to say for it. GameRant: big game hunting lodge situated beneath a waterfall in the lush mountains of Ethiopia. That's their way of, you know, explaining the map, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a very good map in my eyes. I can't really disagree that it's not a good map, but like I said, this top 10 maps isn't personally what I think. This is all backed up by Google. If you'd like me to make a one where what I think personally is my top 10 maps, then do let me know, and obviously I will get that ready and post that for you. Number 9, we have here a map called Brecourt, I believe, in Call of Duty 2. This location was in Le Grand Chemin in France. It was mainly short range and long range combat there. I'll be honest, I don't know this map personally. My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 4, so Modern Warfare, the classic one. I don't remember playing Brecourt in Call of Duty 2 at all. It did make an appearance in Call of Duty United Offensive, Call of Duty 2, and Call of Duty Road to Glory. Because I don't know anything personally to do with that map, I'm just gonna read out what it says here. This legendary map was originally designed based on an actual military engagement, and it feels like it too. Fans love to revisit this map as a nostalgic experience when they held their breath as running along the hedges, waiting for someone to take them out. So that's what they had to say about it. I can't really judge it myself, that map, like I said, but I will be making personally what my top 10 maps were. In number 8, we do have the map called Castle, which was initially in Call of Duty World at War. This is one of the maps I do remember playing in, even though it was a long time ago. World at War I did play later on, so it wasn't like new or anything at the time. I played it later on in life, and I did like the map. The map Castle, the location was in Shuri Castle, Naha, Okinawa Prefecture, Empire of Japan. That's what they're saying the location was. And the map size was very good for close to medium range combat. This was also in Call of Duty Vanguard, so I do remember playing it in Call of Duty Vanguard as well. The way GameRant has explained this map is shelled from a distance. This old fortress on the southernmost Japanese prefecture is the is the backdrop to an autumn special forces search mission, and they also say located in picturesque Japan. This behemoth castle is a fan favorite in the series. Castle is very complex but not too big, so offers decently fast-paced play. It's a great map for any style, with the building serving as a sniper heaven and a lot of excellent covers on the way. I'm not gonna lie, this was, when I did play it, it was actually a good decent map. I can't really complain about it. Would I say it's top 10 personally? No, I wouldn't, but again, I don't want to keep repeating myself. This isn't about me. This is from Game Rant's website, and I will link them in the description below. In number 7, Numa Numa in Call of Duty Vanguard. So the location was in Solomon Islands, and it was mainly short range combat, and it was in Call of Duty Vanguard. I really did enjoy this map. I feel like it was one of the better maps out there. Would I think that it's a top 10 map? Personally, not really, but I do really like the map in general. What Game Rant has said about this is based on the battlefield of Pica Forks. Pincer attack from Axis forces causes the allies to brace for a battle on a beachhead. That's all I can say about it. I did like the map, but like I said, I wouldn't say it's top 10. For short range, it was actually very good. I can't complain. But this map did have lots of mixed feelings when it did come out. It's quite tricky because lots of people liked it, lots of people didn't. And the mud environment, it didn't leave no place for snipers, therefore leaving out an entire niche of players. On the other hand, this is the charm of the map too. So lots of people loved it, lots of people didn't. But yeah, that was 7th on the list. Okay, now we are going to go to map number 6. So this is the 6th on the list. Obviously from 10 to 1, this is 6. High Rise, from which was initially introduced in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is 2009. The location was based in New York City. It was very good for short range, medium range, and long range. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite maps up there. You can tell literally from how many games they've put it in, from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 one, original one, Call of Duty Online, Call of Duty Mobile. I played it a lot on Call of Duty Mobile when I started losing love for Call of Duty, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023. This map, one of my favorite maps, sniping from one end to the other. Mike Myers, playing hide and seek. It had everything, I think, in this map. From I don't even know how to explain it, but from the underground to the middle, to where the helicopter was, to the cranes, to all the hiding spots, to going on top of the buildings. Also, it had everything. You could do literally anything you wanted, and Michael Myers was one of my favorites here. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of my absolute favorites. What Game Rant has said about this place is the rooftop skyscraper, hectic domination games. 100%, I will not disagree with that. In number 5, we have which is another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 map, the 2009 one, Terminal. The location was Zakhaev International Airport in Moscow, Russia. This was from the No Russian Mission from Modern Warfare 2. one of my, like, Modern Warfare 2 was the game that introduced me to everything, so this is definitely my favorite Call of Duty, and one of my favorite maps also. It was literally good for short range and long range, even medium range I'd say it was good for that, but long range combat was really good, and also short range. It had appearances in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009. Obviously, it had an appearance on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the 2011 version, Call of Duty Online, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Mobile, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in 2023. Game Run also said that it was a medium-sized airport, great for all game modes. Like I said, one of my favorite maps. I would never be upset playing that map, unless obviously I'm getting smoked. Next we're gonna go to number 4, Hijacked from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So this was actually one of my favorite maps also. The list is starting to get better, and this was it was like an unknown location, international waters. It was good for every single combat, mainly short to medium range combat was the best for this. And it was in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and this was what they had to say about it. Game Run reports indicate Spetsnaz forces have hijacked a yacht in international waters with a key informant on board. This was one of my favorite maps also in the Black Ops series in general. I'd love to play it. I remember I filtered it on Call of Duty Mobile just to play Hijacked for a bit. I feel like I became addicted just to playing Hijacked. And number 3 we have Crash. This is from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the 2007, my first game I've ever played. I absolutely loved that game, my first ever Call of Duty. I believe I played it after Modern Warfare 2, I'm not too sure, I don't remember, but this was based in Basra in Iraq, 16 kilometers outside of Farida, Uzbekistan. The map size was short to long range combat. It was in a few Call of Duties, I believe. So it was in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, obviously, Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 version, Call of Duty Mobile, and also Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Literally, what Game Run said about this was downed sea night in a desert town, fantastic team games. Literally, one of the maps I remember a lot is this game. Even the remastered version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare during the Christmas times and all of that, we used to bang it out, me and the boys, and yeah, I can't really disagree with that. Search and destroy, domination, I think every like game mode on that map was very good. They also say that the best Call of Duty maps usually follow the same pattern. They all have a great flow to them, they're easy to navigate through, and they're great for any type of player. This is also true for Modern Warfare map Crash. This map is known to be the best in Call of Duty 4. Yeah, that's what they have to say about it, and I can't really disagree with that. Would I say it's number 3 once again? No, I wouldn't agree with number 3 at all, but it was one of the goated maps. Number 2 in the list is Eagle's Nest in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really remember a lot with this map, but I don't think I remember it at all. But from what Game Rant are saying, they are backed up with votes and everything as well. This is a map which is based in Nazi Germany in Kelstein Mountain. The map size was best for short and medium range combat, and its appearance was in Call of Duty Vanguard. I can't really judge it, or not, like I can't really judge if this is number 2 or not, but I doubt it'd make number 2. Even if I did play, I don't think I'd say it's number 2, but I can't really decide that. But from what it says here is a prominent axis meeting house built 1,834 meters above sea level. There's very little separating COD Vanguard's best maps. They're both incredible maps, but in very different ways. Eagle's Nest demonstrates a never before seen level of map design in the franchise. The map has an amazing flow and shuts out any form of confusion. So that's what they have to say about it. They also say that because the two sides are located opposite of each other, it makes room for strategizing and also adds some suspense, as the map also features some strategically located windows from which players can spy on each other, so basically campers. Also, while Eagle's Nest does contain a fair amount of destruction for the enjoyment of players, it feels much more contained and controlled. There are no frustrating and confusing sequences where 40 people are jammed into a single room with dangers in every corner. Instead, Eagle's Nest provides just the right amount of breakables with an equal amount of shelter people can take when needed. So that's what they say about Eagle's Nest, and they're saying that's number 2 in the top 10 Call of Duties of all time. I don't know. Like I said, I can't really judge. I've never played it as well. And number 1 is called Hotel Royale, which is in Call of Duty Vanguard. Location was based in France and Paris. Mainly, it was best for short range combat. That is what Game Rant are saying. Like I said, it was from Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm not 100% sure if I've played this map or not. I feel like in the back of my head I do have a memory that I've played this. But if it is the map that I'm thinking of, definitely I wouldn't say that's number 1. But like I said, because I don't 100% remember, I don't think it's number 1. Even if it is the map that I do remember, I don't think it's number 1. But this is what Game Rant have to say about it. 2 months following the successful D-Day invasion, an uprising occurs in Paris by members of a local resistance. Hotel Royale is without a doubt one of the most ambitious maps in COD. The details of the map combined with overall map design make it one of the best in the franchise. It features a full kitchen and lounge area along with many other facilities players can explore and utilize. But of course, there's an extremely expansive map outside the hotel as well, where players can flank on the streets or use the rooftops and ledges to contest. While this is very impressive and certainly practical, the real fun begins inside the building. This is where Hotel Royale becomes the polar opposite of Eagle's Nest, and as here, players can't avoid being jammed into tight rooms with the walls and doors exploding around them. It's one of the most exciting maps in Call of Duty, and so incredibly detailed that players just can't get enough of the environment itself. So that's what they're saying is map number 1. They could be right, to be honest. I could be wrong. You guys could disagree with me also, but I'm more of an old school Call of Duty player, so these maps, I'll be honest, even if I did remember them, I don't think I would have liked them. I'm biased towards the old Call of Duties. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. I am gonna put a link of Game Rant's link down below so you can see the full list. I believe it's top 30 maps of Call of Duty multiplayer of all time. There are some very good maps there, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, so make sure you guys check it out. This isn't even sponsored, but I just liked reading it. Let me know what you guys think again, like I said before, sorry. And yeah, enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe, and peace.